Okay, test 1 2 1 2. Alright, things are working. Alright, I think I made enough clips and stuff on this game at this point that I really need to turn them into TikToks. The good news is, I got most of my stuff organized and sorted. The bad news is, we need to update our software and stuff, and unfortunately my grandmother's internet cannot compensate for download speeds. Well, at least this daily login supply run thing is almost done. I still need another 24 hours for Clotho? Wait, am I on... Oh my goodness sakes, I am about to hit my next hard pity. That is embarrassing. Oh yeah, we got mail for the recent compensation. Oh, thank you. I could surely use the 200 right there. How are we doing on our red nuclei progress, actually? 137. 137. Wait. None of these are even close to 30. Frick. Did the battle pass reset yet? Okay, so battle pass is recently reset. Oh hey, what's up, unknown factor? First time we run into you here. I mean, the game is it's just going right now. I'm just doing my usual daily logging into doing whatever. I just haven't progressed in the story yet because I'm not gonna lie. I know it's supposed to get better supposedly, but like the audio quality is like
I don't care where we go. I just don't like standing still.
the audio quality and janky animations really does ruin first impressions. Like if they seriously can't like patch up the like missing audio and balance everybody's volumes and stuff, then like the presentation is somewhat like rather unbearable. The multiplayer in this game I would say is pretty nice, but like I could there in terms of like visual everything else quality wise, I feel like they've cut some corners. Oh, you're a roamer? Wait, what do you mean you're a roamer? And there's a lot of people who play Tower of Fantasy on recently on a lot of platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I'm glad you found us though. I'm glad you
I
found
don't
us.
care where we go. I just don't like standing still.
Okay, so yeah, new battle pass and definitely nothing different from. Yeah, so I guess if you have the paid battle pass, it's different, but since I'm not really paying for anything, nothing is different at all. But yeah, pity does suck. I have like a black nuclei counter at the bottom on my interface over here, and it is what it is, unfortunately. It is what it is. Just like that one meme. Okay, there should be a decent amount of rewards. That got me to what, 17? 17, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's also true. But the thing is, though, the design's purpose, though, is to, like... That's why they have the level cap, but, like, every couple of days, is to not have people, like, progress that fast, but gamers being what they are, carrying habits from other video games. Especially people who love to speedrun, too, but this is not really a speedrunning type of game. Because we end up, like, like... How do I put this? When you end up, like, running out of stuff to do, that's, like... That's the decision of speedrunning. You just, like, speed through the content, but you just run out of stuff to do if you want to play the game again.
Mia is currently executing food preparation sequence. Please wait.
I mean, that's fair. I've been, before I'm on global, I was playing a Chinese server. I wouldn't say, like, my luck is any better. Oh, actually, no. I did one limited supply poll. I made it into a TikTok. Actually, let me turn off the game real quick so I can bring up the TikTok, because I love playing back this clip, in all honesty. TikTok... Where the heck did I put my Lyra clip? Your chips have been on hard pity only? Damn. I honestly, like, feel that sometimes. Recently on gold, I've been... Well, I think it's because they give beginner's luck, as a lot of these games do. They give beginner's luck in the beginning, so I had 4 SSRs on my first 80 gold nuclei. Nowadays, it's just been, like, only 2. Like, 1 before hard pity, and then 1 at hard pity. And then it looks like it's the same case with me again, because, like, I haven't gotten a single SSR since a copy of... I don't remember who I got a copy of on gold recently, honestly. No, I got Tsubasa recently. And then I used my black gold to get another copy of her. But other than that, it's like literally, yeah, everybody's luck is different. I may or may not have gotten to get one of each resonance type at all costs. I mean, in all honesty, it's like very weird right now, because like we have the information of like the existing Chinese server weapons. So I've been keeping an eye on like the information for those, especially since like I've been skipping really hard so far to ensure I get like a good amount of red nuclei for future weapon pulls, which does include Lean at the way, because like Lean's amazing. I don't have Lean on... I did not get Lean on Chinese server, but I did get Lyra on Chinese server, and she was really good. Speaking of Lyra, let me also make sure to get this, TikTok playing. Okay, let me make sure the audio is working. Let me turn off the game audio for a quick second. And then, let me go ahead and turn this on. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so apparently that one TikTok I made on red nuclei is still that's still blowing up on TikTok for whatever reason. I guess it's because like other people who have not played Tower Fantasy but like are looking for Tower Fantasy tips and tricks just like flock to this thing, which is understandable because like I guess with the amount of like different currencies, people get confused. You're at 62 and not a single SSR since Frigg and Hard Pity? Well, at least you won Frigg at one of the points in times. It's like, dude, it's like completely rough because if you lose a 50-50 SSR poll, like, the only guarantee is that you have to keep on polling until you have, like, enough of enough of the red gold, whatever it's called, in order to get, like, the weapon guaranteed. Like, that's your only chance to be able to get things guaranteed if you keep on, like, losing out on it. What I really wish is that they release SSRs, like, more SSRs who don't necessarily need, like, advancements in order to be really good. Because, unless they're, like, permanent, because I know, like, a few of the weapons on Chinese servers, they end up becoming permanent, which might be the same case for us anyways. As far as I'm concerned, in Chinese servers, Nemesis and Frigg have becoming permanent, and like I think they're also adding Cobalt B to the permanent supply. And of course, things are very subject to change for global servers. What I have noticed for the recent weapons is that they kind of nerfed some of their skill numbers, while at the same time giving them resonances. Which especially is an interesting decision considering Frigg and Claudia in Chinese servers did not have resonance. Frigg had her own unique like ice field ability that increased shatter value and ice attack. Ice resonance, of course, increases resist and attack, but her Chinese server ability increased her shatter value. Yeah, I don't think it's like guaranteed for like every single limited time, but some limited times will become permanent. Yeah, that's true. It's also like very weird when we like start off the game in the beginning, but we literally don't have like anything to work with because once we get SSR weapons, we often tend to push like the SR weapons aside unless we're doing Bygone Phantasm, in all honesty. Alright, where the heck is the, Oh, yeah, so I was playing on Chinese server, and after, like, I uploaded this TikTok. Oh, whoops.
Here's my first limited supply multi-pull.
So, apparently...
Remember the red nuclei I talked about previously?
Alright, so that's me.
Here's my first limited supply multi-pull.
Like, zero pity, my first 10 pull on the Lyra supply on Chinese server.
Oh my god!
And would you look at that? I could have lost the SSR poll, but...
Surprise, mother.
Are you flippin' kidding me? In the only temple I ever done,
literally
on
zero
the limited
pity.
supply, I get the limited supply character.
Zero pity.
I didn't expect nothing, and I actually got the featured character. What do you know?
Flashback.
I don't think we're gonna get anything, but...
End of flashback.
Well, well, well.
In all honesty, I don't think I could get any luckier than that. Actually, at the beginning of the game, I did 3 gold singles. Like, 2 golds after the guaranteed echo, I got Coco Ritter. And at Hard Pity on the first series of 80 golds, I got, like, my first advancement for Coco Ritter. Which honestly had me pretty set in stone for the healing department because, like, as they put it in Genshin speak, C1 Coco Ritter is actually pretty legit. But, man, like... This 110 pull that I did on Chinese server was just, like, ballin'. It was, like, that was busted luck out of nowhere. Man, oh man. They wanted to drive up the desire for progress and one place can speedy. That's true. The shop, of course. Yeah, that's why they say the shop is the guaranteed place, because they want you to keep on pulling. Oh, man. I really wish, like, I could have gotten... Well, that will depend. I'm still waiting for 2.0, because I'm definitely expecting Lin's global supply to be there. I'm expecting Saki Fua, Ruby, and Lin to be the bare minimum for 2.0 supplies. If not, if no Saki Fuwa, then at least like Ruby in there as well. Cause 1.5 is like a neat little addition, I suppose. That little artificial island is a pretty nice little casual side activity to work on in the meantime. Something that's like here's like something that I kind of have an opinion on before, which is like my next TikTok after this.
Which SSR do you want on Global Tower of Fantasy?
Okay, her. I want her. So these are the SSRs that I want in Global. I want her. I want Mark.
Now, the reason why I'm like taking back what I said about like Baiyue and Mark is because they are collaboration characters from a Bilibili animation. And usually content from Bilibili does not get released for Western audiences or get localized. So unless they actually aim to localize or port the show these two characters came from, Link Cage or whatever it was called, as good as they are on Chinese server, man, it's hard difficult for me to see them being on global. So, and I watched some gameplay of these two, and I definitely would like them. And I played on Chinese server since I couldn't be able to get into the closed beta testing. But man, oh man. Which means that they need to make like another collaboration weapon or two if we can't get these two. Oh, you got 8 SSR weapon from Dragon. I have not had that before. I think probably we get a guaranteed like gold drop if we like hit a higher level cap.
I want Meryl. Why does Meryl not have a voice line here? Lyra, and maybe Lynn.
So I now have a very, very huge sentimental value on Lyra for being my luckiest SSR that I've ever pulled. And so I would be very, very disappointed if I don't get Lyra on Global as like within my first series of 80 red nuclei, because hey, thank you for the lurk, TJ. I appreciate you, my dude. Hope you've been well. And of course, I haven't pulled on Lynn's supply because I think I turned off the game at some point in time when Lynn's supply was running on Chinese server. But after like looking at her details and stuff online and how she functions in the Chinese server and all that, I think she's would be worth pulling for.
Yeah, that's like around maybe 4 to 5 SSRs that I do want to get on Global, personally. I know there's like other characters that are like really top tier meta at the moment. But for me, it's like, I have my personal preferences that...
And I definitely do want to get Saki Fuwa. Now, I know Saki Fuwa is more so of a shield breaker. I guess she can also fulfill a similar role for tanking, just like Meryl can. But the benefit Saki Fuwa does is having a faster playstyle. Well, there's that part. Oh my goodness sakes. Imagine, I would have a hard time believing that. If anything, I'm trying to like considering possible sci-fi franchises they could do. If they team up with Microsoft, they can literally put in like Master Chief in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
that may or may not fit the meta, so it's fine, it's fine.
Alright, TikTok's done. I have a bunch more TikToks that I'm going to be uploading for this game. It's just that I'm currently behind on software updating, and I'm working with like limited internet, so it's not being the best for me right now in terms of getting the updates I need.
Mia is currently executing food preparation sequence. Please wait.
An Elden Ring crossover? That would be pretty interesting.
Mia is currently executing food preparation sequence.
Man, if only my Clotho supply pod could actually come sooner. we're not gonna see it, like, activated for free until, like, a full 31 hours later. Do I have any... Okay, nice. I have two Perfect. I have two submit, dailies. Okay, this definitely helps to cut down on the work I need to do. Yeah, they need to, like, really stop and putting the red notification on the shop, because I am not paying for this right now. I know they want people to get this, and, like, there's good deals for it, sure, but I'm not paying for that. I've already, like, paid a good amount when I played Genshin Impact, and I've played Genshin Impact before. I played Genshin Impact and Honkai Impact, and I've also played this other mobile game called Marvel Strike Force, as well as... Well, Genshin Impact is the only game out of all of those I've, like, spent on. There was this other game that it was like this beast collecting game, kind of like Pokemon in a way. I forgot what it's called. There's this other game that I played called Transformers Forged to Fight. I didn't spend on that game as well, but because I'm like a sci-fi nut, it's a Transformers game, I decided to play it. The combat is decent, everything else about the game is just nothing but a menu stage selecting UI clutter, which is mostly unappealing. Oh, it's, oh, I remember what, I think it's like Monster something. Yeah, it was the game had like Monster in the title. I try to remember like what the game was
When
called.
you can read the wind, you can predict the weather.
But then again, there's like a lot of mobile games called Monster nowadays. Monster something. It's not Monster Hunter though, because like I have like Monster Hunter on my actual video game devices, not my phone. Since the two lost units are a big guy and a girl, I'd say maybe Godfrey, maybe Melania. And
When you can read the wind, you can predict the weather.
I've chosen not to get every single character thus far. Even like limited time ones, because I end up like skipping a few limited time characters when I really need to save. I've saved a bunch though, because I've not been on nothing but losing my 5-star polls and waiting for the guarantees on the limited times I want. It's at a point where like I have enough characters to do what I want, except for the new element, the grass type, because they haven't released enough grass type characters yet. But once this new region is over, the new Sumeru region is like over, in all honesty, I think like everybody should be able to have like characters for all the elements except for grass type, because they haven't released enough grass type characters yet. So I think like after this region we'll come to a point where people would probably slow down on polling unless they want to collect every single special character. Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to release Dr. Baiju at least. He would be like the first major, if not like the very first Dendro healer. Yeah, we watched the, I was watching the program with with a friend of mine the other day. I know about the details coming up for 3.1. Oh yeah, My Singing Monsters is a game that gets like advertised like a lot. I never played it though. It looked quite charming, but I didn't play it. Speaking of monster like collecting games, Temtem has recently come out officially. Loki wanted to like try Temtem out one day. Oh, I know what I can look at. I can look at my Google Play Store history. that's what I can look at. I almost forgot that I had a I have a Google Play Store account and that I used to download stuff with it. Man, oh man, it's been like a while. It's been like a very hot minute. Oh, I think I see what game it is. Monster
Oh, here
Super
we go.
League.
I just don't like standing still.
Okay, yeah, it was Monster Super League. That game was like super cute and charming. I don't know why I stopped playing it. Maybe it's a good reason for me to stop playing it. It was cute though. It was like super cute. And it did remind me of playing Pokemon again. The new Pokemon game is coming out too, and I need to like get my pre-order ready for that. Especially since I got my Twitch paycheck like not too long ago. What was I doing? Alright, I should finish up my dailies. Actually, how are we doing on the... Okay, the level cap has not gone up yet. I think we'll be fine. We've saved plenty of freebies. He spent on Genshin and Dragon Ball Dokkan. Oh, I've heard about Dragon Ball Dokkan. Yeah, I have like friends who talk to me about that game. The heavy school aspect kind of kills the Pokemon vibe for me. It's a bunch of like statistical stuff because especially when you get to the nitty-gritty of the people who actually like play Pokemon competitively, there's a bunch of math and stuff involved. It like requires you to like use major brain cells, especially when those YouTube videos have existed of like one-shot PvP battles. Like I remember there was this one YouTube video I watched where someone used an Aeron, like a very weak Aeron with Sandstorm. It was like a level 1 sturdy Aeron with Sandstorm, and they were able to like one-shot their opponents like very easily with that strat. It's a major cheese, but it's worked at the time they like released that video. What was I doing? I keep losing track of what I wanted to do. Let me check my interstellar portals today. Not the one I want. Not the one I want. This one is good. Do I just have that one? And that one looks okay. I have like weapons that require the other frames than this one. Oh, okay, I have 2 of them. Okay. I got good stuff. I need the new Pokemon games are school focused, so instead of a normal Pokemon world, this is a school system about fighting bully. Oh, in terms of like the plot line, it's just really interesting. I'm kind of holding out for a little bit more hope in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, especially since like it feels Pokemon Legends Arceus is like, and Pokemon Sword and Shield were like the basis, the foundation for making Scarlet and Violet. I don't think the combat gimmick for Scarlet and Violet has anything new though. It feels like they combine the ideas of Z moves and Mega Evos with the raid function of Dynamax battles into a new system. That's what I feel. I don't think their new combat gimmick is anything new. It's just like a culmination of stuff they've done before. From first-hand experience, from what they showed us, it feels like a culmination of what they've done before. And they're passing off as something new. Because I played Pokemon since Generation 4. Generation 4, on the Nintendo DS, was my first rodeo with Pokemon. Although technically I've watched the anime movies before my first games, but still. Oh, you came from Gen 2. Oh, we've had the... Oh, yeah, we had the Gen 2 remake during the time of Generation 4. I'm not gonna lie, speaking of, like, remakes, It kind of really made me super sad when, like, the last thing they updated about, like, the Generation 4 remakes was the addition of the Shaman mission. At least we could get Arceus legitimately in a Diamond and Pearl game now, but it feels like it's... The damage was already done from the OG game, like, some time ago. When we couldn't be able to get it in the first place.
You're sharing this with
And if we
everyone, right?
could be able to get Arceus, we needed a special item that was only available for a limited time on one specific day at, like, one specific Toys R Us. So that means if you didn't use, like, what is it, an action replay to be able to get Arceus, there was no other way to get him, like, legitimately. Well, yeah, I get that you're from the OG Gen 2. Since, like, Gold, Silver, and Crystal were OG back in the day. What was I looking for again? Oh, I went very far. This is what happens when exploration distracts me. Yeah, it's... I feel like they've come to a point that they've just run out of ideas for new combat gimmicks. And they just, like, use whatever they've had before to try to salvage and make something new out of it. But what can you do? There's only, like, so much, like, creativity you can use. I think, like, the part that people are excited for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is the return of Pokemon that haven't... of old National Dex Pokemon that haven't made a return for, like, ages. Which, again, everybody has had favorites from previous generations that haven't shown up in a hot minute. Alright, they have a specific order. I like how someone says Scissor Taxi for Frostbot. With all this talk about Pokemon. It seems like not many people want to do gates nowadays for some reason. I rarely ever find, like, groups of 4 for these things. Once they made a keychain, Pokemon stopped playing. Generation 5, they made an ice cream of Pokemon. I feel like Generation 5 dropped the ball on a lot of designs. Oh yeah, for some reason they made Typhlosion very high in Legends Arceus. I feel like they've also done Typhlosion's 3D model really dirty because, like, they've toned down Typhlosion's model, like, so much. I'm just dumbfounded they have to do that. Like, even the new version in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah, that's true, but I like to share the rewards with people who need them, especially since it's like so tedious to get them. I feel like they've done a bunch of ghost typing for a lot of Pokemon recently. Hey, what's up, Curry?
Hi, how are you?
Let's see. Yeah, let's just quit.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, what's good, Dark? Oh, sorry to hear, fam. Yeah, it's always rough to not get what you want. I'm still holding out on saving, though, for 2.0. And what's up? And game therefore sucks. Understandable, understandable. Is Dark a new mod? No, he's been a mod before. He just hasn't. He doesn't show up often because Imagine being a new mod though. It kind of would be funny if I do that for people for like how Etika just gave somebody moderator one day. Yo, I'm new here. Can I be mod? And he's like, yeah, sure. Yo, Etika is like quite the personality though. I'm really sad to hear like what happened to him. Especially since like he's also like a fellow, yeah, he's also from the East Coast, where I grew up in and whatnot. It really hits hard when what happened to him happened to him.
You triggered my trap card!
I have another few weeks to splurge. Best of luck with that, my dude. Best of luck with that. I forgot if I asked you, Unknown Factor. How'd you find us again? I like forget like a good percent of the things that I ask nowadays. I'm sorry. It's great to speak with you about the game though, and about a bunch of other stuff too. We like to have like chill conversations here on the games that I play. And the title is like, it's literally a test because I'm testing the limits of my grandmother's internet while the place I'm supposed to be sleeping at is under construction, so. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let me see. I think I should be good for like the red nuclei, like more than good. Like I can hit hard pity with this. But also at the same time, a few more pulls and I'll probably get enough of the currency to just use the golds guaranteed to get them. So, we'll still be saving, Very, very so much saving. And welcome anybody who's new to Channel Meltendo, by the way. We're just vibing on TOF right now, just doing our daily stuff, collecting everything we need. Especially since I need to get caught up on a bunch of upgrades since my combat score is not where it should be for my level. I haven't done the story in a hot minute too because I'm not gonna lie, they surely have like animated cutscenes. I will admit like the audio quality is like all over the place. I listened to a little bit of Samir's story the other day to see like how her voice sounds, in English, and it's like the voice actress is like a really talented individual, but whoever's been working on the voice audio for a lot of this game is like, they really could do better, in all honesty. Some characters are way too quiet, voice lines are mixed and mismatched all over the place. It's bizarre, really. Someone's doing nanofiber. Oh. Yo, someone's doing a dragon taxi, but the last time I tried to do the, the dragon's just a janky fight in general. I think I'll go ahead. I think we could duo this just fine. I'm also super lazy. I don't even care, to be honest. I feel like I'm collecting what I want. That is super fair, my dude. That is super fair. Well, in any case, Unknown Factor, it was very wonderful to meet you, my dude, or dudette. I'm not really so sure if you're a dude or dudette. If you said so, I'm not really so sure. But thank you so much for carrying on our conversation with us. I appreciate it. Why am I wasting a skill on a flippin' low? Oh, you did this to yourself, buddy. I'm not completely lazy, I'm just very selective as to like what I want to do. Wait, hold on a second. Shadow Clone Jutsu? Did they just use Shadow Clone Jutsu? That's the first time I see some Shadow Clone Jutsu in this game, and I didn't even know you could do that. Unless my game be glitching. Is my game glitching? And hey, Dark, I put a lot of people on the spot. It's what I do. Alright, I'm halfway to, like, leveling up to 65 already, so if it's not tomorrow, then when I open up my Clotho supply pod, I'll be able to get to 66. But yeah, good talk, good talks. Appreciates it. Okay. Let's look at the recruit, see what we're doing. Alright, so the next one I want to do is right over... Oh, Wickets is over here. Wait. Did I already... Hold on. Oh, I just needed to eliminate any needle bees, so it didn't matter like which needle bees I needed to. Yep, okay, that's fine. Yeah, it didn't matter which needle bees it was. Let's see, what's this one? Okay, so we want to make our visit over here. I'll throw you down a lake, call it even. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Actually, throw me down like a snowy mountain, honestly. I wouldn't mind, like, taking the sled ride down. Okay, so after this gate in the last daily, I need to check my... island. What is I doing again? Okay, it's over here. How much more mats do I need to get, like, Tsubasa's weapon?
What's in it?
Oh, we're almost there. I think, like, probably one more Stargate will be able to do the trick. Yeah, one more Stargate should do the trick. But yeah, I need better... Oh... That's a 2-star rarity. Okay, now we have the cavalry. Okay, the moment it's like a 2-star rarity, we summon the whole cavalry here. That's funny. Better start rolling. This is the roll games? I thought you were gonna say the Hunger Games or something like that. That would make sense too. Okay, so I guess if it's like a 2-star or a 3-star gate, then we call in the whole cavalry here. Got it. We make note of that. I do not see this dog enemy often. just gonna wait for you guys to kill that one. Okay, great. Alright, so now we should be able to get the weapon to level 100. Yeah, like, people say to, like, oh, wait until the battle pass reset to, like, get different rewards this time. But if you're not paying for the paid battle pass, it's like, it's not a different, it's not a different battle pass. It's literally, like, the same battle pass as the previous one. So I didn't get, like, what the whole dealio with, people had with, like, the need. Yeah, I didn't know what people's dealio was. Okay, so now Subasa's weapon is all caught up. The only thing that her weapon is not caught up on are the matrices, because I don't have the complete pieces I need. Let's see here. So I need... Great. 24 nanofiber frame 2s. Because nanofiber frame, nanofiber, nanofiber. This one is booster frame 2. 2. And I'm not going to worry about Huma's weapon for a while because I don't really think I'm going to focus on this for quite some time. Well, that's just great. I need 12 green ones. And how many red ones? How many is red again? That's red, and that's red. So 12 red ones. And 18 green ones. Ah, you son of a biscuit. That's not really an issue, though, considering I can just... fuse. The extra crystals are nice, but I want more. I'm playing your game for 2 months. Wait, which game now? There's a bunch of games I play. Oh, I even have this one gift box that I have that I can get anything I want. Wait, how many more do we need again? 6. 6 times 4 equals 24. I do not have 24. How are we doing on this one, though? So I just need, like, 2 weapons for red, right? Yeah. Just 2 weapons for red. So that's just gonna be 4 times 4 equals 16. So for this one, I just need 6 more, which is pretty okay. Okay, so red is fine. Now we just need to get the greens. But of course, that can only give us... We need 2 more of these. Well, this is just fantastic. Alright, let me go ahead and take care of this last bounty real quick. Yeah, true. It did just come out, like, as of last... Wait, when did this game get released? It's only been like 1 month. It came out like last month, August 10th, I believe. Yeah, so it's only been like 1 month, not 2 months. They haven't done like too much content yet. Maybe it's the amount of like stuff you've done on the to-do list. Alright, let me make my way to a cooking station real quick to see what I need to do for the cafe this time. I'll probably do a couple dungeons for the crawling. Our usual crawling that we gotta do. Seems like the most ridiculous ingredient to get is the salmon, because they said that you can get it from lake fishes around Sobek, but you really need to actually get it from Sobek in order to make it count. Well, thankfully we got repeat customers, because now I think I kind of can commit the what they want to memory. I do not have their cocoa milk. Oh. Well, I guess we're gonna make a trip to Raincaller Island then. I almost thought this character was an NPC at first. Like, I was about to talk to them, I was like, wait. Oh, nice. Thankfully some cocoa beans are around this, Yeah, cocoa beans and brown rice are pretty abundant in these parts. And plus, there's a special ingredient that are dropped by the mobs in this area, so it's convenient. Alright, 1 order of cocoa milk coming right up. Raised turkey with apples, drumstick with veggies, small sesame rice dumplings, apple cake, and a cocoa milk. At least this hint, honestly, this hint does tell you that she needs cocoa milk, but everything else you needed to figure out. But thankfully other people figured it out, to create guides for this event. I'm also not gonna lie, the cafe theme is low-key kinda... Anyways. Oh no, this is the first time we're serving crow. The heck do you want? Want salmon, seafood soup. Are you a pescatarian, dude? Thankfully I do have some salmon, so we don't need to farm for that. Let's see. I only have sea crab soup. Caviar potato balls. I think I can make more of those. No problem. And he wants the special kind of tea. Fantastic. Because I can only make 2 of them right now. Wait, have I ever made a seafood soup before? Wait, where's the caviar potato balls recipe? Oh, there it is. I'm just gonna make 3 in case somebody else wants it. Loki, not gonna lie, there's like some video game foods that I do want to try making in real life. Seafood. Wait, have I not made seafood soup before? Huh, I guess I haven't. Conch, scallops, and lettuces. Well, I have a bunch of lettuce, so I'm just gonna chuck all the lettuce in there. Okay.
Hi, how are you?
What's next? Oh, he wants eel, right. Hello? I had 28%? I used up all my eel to make that? Booyah! Because normally I wouldn't get the recipe at a 28% success rate. I guess we got lucky there. Okay, then. We takes it, my dude. We takes it, y'all. That was severely lucky because... normally at like below 50% success rate, you wouldn't get the recipe guaranteed. Especially with how difficult it is to get these stupid things. Alright. Time to serve up this dude his pescatarian course. I feel like this is like a meal you could give to Hail the Mailbox, because she's also pescatarian. But here's the thing, though. His hint says nuts are good, but they could give me allergies if I eat too much. This thing is... nut. Tea. Okay, like, it's water stewed in nuts. Like, isn't that gonna make things worse? At least the hint right there says, will my breath smell... Okay, that's not even English. Will my breath smell like chocolate when I speak if I take too much of it? That's like a weird sentence. So that is a hint that says that you should not give him chocolate. But nothing for the character, I guess unless you look in their bio, like their voice lines or something, that say that, oh, they want a pescatarian course, so... speaking of Hail the Mailbox, let me go ahead and give her a quick shout out while we serve up Crow over here. Speaking of which, my alt account got him recently.
Like one certain character, for example, that I love to spin around.
Physics? Physics?
But I hope that we can get a hair weapon.
Physics!
Tornado hair! The power of the tornado is strong with this fencer. absolutely breathtaking, ladies and gentlemen, and in between a neither. Such wonderful physics.
Such wonderful hair indeed. Ah, so generous, he said. It's for me? Yep. Oh, it's Samir again? Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, great, I don't like preparing food for Samir. She's one of the best DPS weapons in the entire game, though. Let's see, roasted drumstick with veggies. We have sea crab soup, so thankfully we don't. Gingerbread. Okay, so we have like. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, we just need to make the pig, and that's it.
That was easy.
But the thing is, then, like, the thing is that also doesn't make sense is that she says too sweet, and you know what's sweet? Gingerbread and fruit punch. Let's not forget that juice is pretty much like juice is literally flippin' sugar water from fruit. The main nutrient that you need to get out of fruit is flippin' fiber, but the moment you actually turn like produce into pureed stuff, you lose out on the fiber, so as a result, you're left with the sugar in the produce. Like the natural sugars and stuff. But yeah, nowhere in the hint does it say that the character needs, like, XYZ meal. I can't get a 700? Are you kidding me? At least she admits that she needs to be straightforward. You need to say, I will come back again. Like, come on. Shakes my head, English. Alright, so we're still missing 4 of the rewards that we need at the minimum. We still need to get the Relic Shard box, the final red nuclei we need. Well, we have a title over here, and everything else is just a bonus, I guess.
Bruh.
Bye.